Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been a fan of Pokemon. But I mean, Pokemon is just a game that I didn't really take seriously back then. My first generation of Pokemon was Gen 4, so Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl. My cousin ended up giving me his Diamond game, and well, it was because he had Platinum, so he had the better version. I did not know that. I was always wondering, well, why is it that I wasn't able to get, I think it was that one orb for Giratina, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Giratina too. And then I think you were able to get Palkias. I don't remember. Maybe it was just Dialga or Dialga. I don't know how to pronounce it. I always pronounced it Dialga whenever I got him in Diamond, but it was just fun. But one thing I didn't really focus on was pretty much everything in the game. Like, I knew that I had to get 8 badges. I wasn't able to get to specific levels because, well, of course, you have the gym badges, so any Pokemon in the higher level I wasn't able to use. I knew pretty much that I wasn't supposed to be using the Master Ball for anything unless if I had a legendary or something hard to catch at least. I remember my cousin always telling me, oh, never use this ball. It's very important. And I'm like, alright, if I only get one, I should use it for something that's hard at least. And of course, I'm pretty sure I did what everybody else did when they were a little kid and they saw legendary. They used the Master Ball. Yay. That's exactly what I did, but I had no idea that you were able to catch a legendary with any other Pokeball. So, yeah, that was not a good thing. I remember going back to, let's see, Pokemon Y, and I caught Mewtwo with the regular Pokeball, and he was at his yellow bar of health. Honestly, I don't understand that look. When I just go back into Pokemon, or just at least right now, I never took the chance to realize what the physical and special and status attacks do. I never understood that, or at least those, I guess they're status, I think? Like, let's say sunny day, rainy day, mud sport. Let's see, what else is there? Are you serious, Rose? Please. You want to play games? You want to play some games? No. You take a physical attack, Rock Smash, alright? Fighting, 40 damage, and I think it's just Diamond. I don't know about the other games, because they have changed a lot of moves, and I never knew that. Like, I remember getting Future Sight, and that's a special, and it did like 80 damage in, I'm pretty sure, just Diamond itself, and then like in Pokemon Y, it does like 120. I don't get that. But if you take that as a physical, I never knew that specific Pokemon had specific, I guess, attributes to what they were able to do. Like, let's say Infernape, alright, he's a physical type of Pokemon, so let's say Close Combat, Flare Blitz, Flame Wheel, Fire Punch, physical attacks. I didn't focus on that. I did not. Like, I was just that guy that would always look at this and just be like, oh, Flamethrower, 90 damage. It does way more than what, I guess, Flamethrower, not Flamethrower, Flame Wheel, oh my. So I was just that type of person, but I never took the chance to realize what special does, pretty much. Special attack, special defense, special, just, whatever. For some reason, I thought that I wasn't going to have any trouble with this Chomper, but no. I remember getting, I remember getting a Machoke, and I don't know, I think I put some sort of, I don't know, I forgot the move of it. And like, the newer games really helped me realize how important it is to have my EVs or IVs. I don't know what they're called, and I still don't understand them up to today. Like, if I go to Pokemon Y, which is the latest Pokemon game I've ever gotten, and I've been stuck with that for like at least how long it's been out. That game was really nice, well, except for Kangaskhan. That, like, I hate that thing. Like, in Pokemon Y, I would just realize, oh, let me increase physical on Infernape only, and then just put physical attacks on there. And of course, you have Blaze, so of course I was going to put 2 fire attacks, which are Flare Blitz and Flame Wheel, which is what I have on my Infernape. Then I have Shadow Claw in case if I find any sort of ghost type that I cannot hit. And then I have Close Combat as a pretty much just a one-way KO thing. But I remember how I had a Delphox, and I'm like, okay, everybody for some reason is running some sort of build, and I don't understand why is that. I thought that Pokemon was made to just have whatever type of Pokemon you love in your heart, and only use that type of Pokemon or something else if you don't want to use it. Like, let's say if you have, let's say Kangaskhan, alright? And then people would just put, alright, Kangaskhan, Mega Evolve, Power Up Punch, and then they just sweep you. And I'm like, why is everyone always running builds? I thought that it was just for fun. And that's exactly what I did with Pokemon Y. I would just have, let's see, I'm trying to think right now. I had Delphox, I had Charizard, I had Mewtwo, Yveltal. Who else was there? I'm pretty sure I had a Garchomp, or it was something else. I don't remember the name. But then later on, I decided to run like Power Up Punch on my Delphox, and Delphox is not a physical, it's a special attacker. I didn't know that, and I was like, what is wrong with me after I got him back to my team? I just went straight for special attack as well. Oh. I come back and I get eaten by another Chomper. I remember making my Yveltal, and honestly, I am pretty sure I did a good job on my first time without even knowing about the attributes. Like, my Yveltal was like, I would say 20% of it was focused on defense, and then the rest was just attack and special attack, nothing else. I increased a little bit of speed, but that was just about it, nothing on health too. And my friend tried to beat him with Xerneas, and he pretty much just couldn't because of how tanky it was. And then I would use Oblivion Wing, I think that was the move, and then I would just take his HP away. Then I fixed him back, and now I'm just one-shotting everything with Dark Pulse after I have a Dark Plate, so yeah, that was not Y. After that, just going through Pokemon Y, which is pretty much my favorite game so far right now. It's not my favorite Pokemon game, but for right now in the next gen, it is. I would say next gen because, well, it's the first Pokemon game on 3DS, I would say. I never played any of the Pokemon games other than Diamond, Black and White, or it's just White at this point, and then Pokemon Y, and I didn't know that Black and White 2 was a sequel. I thought it was just something else added on to Black and White. I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is extra that we didn't add into the first game, but no, it's a complete sequel, and I didn't know that. I went back into Pokemon Diamond, I replayed it, and I completely forgot that XP share does not share to every single Pokemon you have. It would only do to just one, and I did that on Gyarados. I got Infernape again, and then I got a Slave TM Bidoof, so that was fun. I beat the game, I caught Heatran, Dialga with the Pokeball, which took forever. Who else was Giratina? Oh man, Giratina destroys, I swear. And I never understood that too, because Giratina, you catch him at level 70 or 80, I don't remember. But you have to beat the game, and then the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure. And I remember how it was super annoying in Black and White of how you were able to just catch, let's say, Zekrom. He would be level 48 or something, and then Reshiram would be at level 50, which I don't understand. And he wasn't even in the head of my party. He was like the last one I would ever catch, and they would just put him in the front, which was completely annoying. And the Elite Four, oh man, the Elite Four. Oh, Cynthia was such a pain, but then the second time I fought her, right now, a couple of weeks ago, oh, super easy. Just Infernape killing everything, and then at the end I would have Gyarados, ah, yes. And then Dialga. Yeah, Dialga with Roar of Time, I did not know that it was that powerful. It just one-shots everything I just put up, unless if I have Sturdy or something, I don't know. I went to Black and White, I got myself Emboar, which I'm planning to get in Sword and Shield, if they do have Emboar in there. If they don't, then it's Infernape, and if it's not that, then probably just Charizard, I guess. But then I had Emboar, and then it was Zebra Strike, I think that's the Pokemon. I've been wanting to try that out because it was really strong, honestly. I remember how I got Spark on that Pokemon, and my cousin, oh, I remember what he told me in Diamond. He was like, never get rid of Spark, it's a really good move, and I'm like, 50 damage. Doesn't really look like a good move, and I just killed myself. But then I look back and I'm like, this is really strong, pretty much, because, well, it's a physical. And I remember how he had a Luxray at that point. That Luxray honestly just destroyed. His save file was honestly the best I could ever have, and then I just started over, and now it's all gone. He had a Grotle, I think that's the name, Turtwig's Evolution, Rapidash, what else? Wow, I completely forgot the other one. I honestly forgot. Why am I over here? Hold on, I'm sorry, I have to go to the back. Grotle, Rapidash, Staraptor, there we go. I think he had a Gyarados. I don't remember though. I honestly cannot remember. Those were the only three that he had, and I cannot remember the rest. But I remember getting his Rapidash to like level 70 something, or I don't know how. And then that was it, starting over like 3 times, yay. Ah, great. On my DSi too, I miss my DSi, but that thing was worn out. LB, not the LB, left and right stick, not the left and right stick, what am I even saying? The left and right triggers just didn't work anymore, and I had to play Sonic Colors and I couldn't. Switched it out, got a 3DS for free, and here I am, I guess. 3DS, like 4 or 5 years old, honestly. How is this thing even running at this point? And then Black and White, I don't remember what Pokemon I had. I think I wanted to catch myself a Electros? I forgot the name of it. Honestly, who would make that thing with Levitate and being only an electric type and just having no weakness whatsoever? Planning to get that too in Sword and Shield. And then I had Zekrom, and that was pretty much just it. I just carried everything. I was smart with my money. I had everything planned out. Oh, and it was great. Except for catching Zekrom without a Master Ball. And then I tried to catch Thundurus. I remember catching Thundurus in a previous game save. It didn't work out, because I only had Emboar and Thundurus, and they weren't really good in attributes, so yay. Iron mode, what the hell? I am super fast, what the hell? What is this cancer? Oh my. And then I move on to Y, and I have my team right now: Infernape, Drifloon, oh man, I forgot the name. Gyarados. I used to have Garchomp, but I switched it out for Klefki. And then it's Conkeldurr. I forgot the name of it. And then the last one is, what is the last one? Oh, Drapion, there we go. A crit Drapion. That is terrible. That is just, it's nasty. Oh man. And then you go on to the next games, and now we have like just Z moves. Like, what the hell is that? Honestly, I cannot wait for Sword and Shield. I don't care about anything about the animation. I'm pretty sure everybody's just worked up about it. I'm like, what a bunch of whiny babies. I would try to play, I think it's Red, Blue, Leaf, and Purple? Emerald? I don't know, what is it? I think Emerald is Gen 2, but I'm not sure. But the only problem with that is I'm going to have to play on the Game Boy in black and white. And I cannot handle that. The sound design, it's not going to be good for me since I'm a Gen 4 type. And then I never took the time to realize of how slow everything is. Like, if I go to Gen 4, the health bar just goes down so slow. It's so just... it just makes you anxious. And then you go to Y and it's super fast. Black and White was the fastest for me, honestly. If I hit something, it would just instantly die. And I do love that too, of how they changed things in Gen 5. How, like, the UI was. I love the noises. Oh, they were so good. And then they changed the way how... I think you were able to auto battle or something like that. I don't know. And I didn't know that you were able to use Wi-Fi on that. I think it was just, I thought that it was only X and Y that you were able to use Wi-Fi battles, but apparently in Black and White and in Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl you were able to as well. That's pretty much just my history with Pokemon. And I'm still learning things today, like hidden abilities, which I have no idea how to get. And there's so many people telling me to, like, oh, try the Dream Radar, try this, try that. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? This is cancer. So yeah, I guess that's my history with Pokemon. Just the attributes, I had no idea how to use them, and then now I do. And then I EV train, and well, honestly, it's really bad. All this time, I really did think that Pokemon was just playing whatever you want to do, but no, it's like, oh, get Kangaskhan, power up punch, Mega Evolve, there we go. Insta kill and insta wipe. And then you have the hackers. Oh man, the hackers are such losers. If their plan fails, they just leave, and it's hilarious. And then people just record it and make fun of them later on. Oh man. But now if I go to Pokemon Y, I still beat people, and the majority of them are from Japan, and all they have are legendaries that are either shiny or not. Like, I recently fought a guy who got Gen 4 legendaries like Dialga, Giratina, Palkia, Heatran. Well, what else was there? Oh, Arceus, there we go, there's one. I kind of feel like getting an action replay for the most recent Pokemon games, including X and Y. And I'm not planning to cheat, I just want to have items like infinite money, infinite Master Balls, or something like that. infinite rare candies in order to level up my Pokemon instead of having to just train them because it's honestly just annoying. I mean, there might be a time where I could get a Pokemon out of it, but one with just normal attributes, no shinies, and maybe just a hidden ability and a specific move, but that's just about it. Because now you have things like, oh, this Pokemon can only get Sucker Punch because you need to get it from Gen 4. Use Pokemon Bank and then transfer it over. Honestly, why did you even think of that? Forcing me to buy something I don't want to do. And yeah, that's everything. So, I will see you all later. Goodbye.